Look, if you're sitting there watching this and feeling like you're missing something huge in your playbook, good, you should be pissed off. Because not knowing the power behind yield curve trading right now, that's like walking into a war with no ammo. The market breathes in patterns, in signals, and the yield curve. It's screaming secrets to anyone willing to listen, but most just stare blankly, losing money while scratching their heads. Are you one of those people? Can't stand the frustration of chasing returns in this twisted, manipulated market, wondering why your strategies keep failing to hit the mark? Let's cut the crap. The yield curve isn't just lines on a graph or some boring finance jargon. It's the roadmap to the heartbeat of the economy. When that curve inverts, when the long-term rates dip below short-term rates, it's not a coincidence. It's the market's early alarm system, a flashing red light that bigger shifts are coming. Smart investors don't just react, they position themselves to profit. And do you know what most miss? The real money isn't in waiting for the recession to hit. It's in using the curve to take preemptive, razor-sharp moves before everyone else wakes up. If your portfolio is stuck in the slow lane, if every hedge fund strategy you're chasing feels stale or out of date, then this is your wake-up call. You need to start trading the yield curve like your life depends on it, because soon it might. That means watching the spread between 2, 5, and 10-year treasuries like a hawk, locking in positions that capture shifts in risk appetite and credit flows months in advance. Forget what you've been taught about risk or conventional timing. This is not about playing safe. It's about playing smart and ruthless. Here's the brutal truth. Most investors hedge and hope. They pile into bonds or stocks, hoping the system keeps spinning the same old way. But the system doesn't care about hope. It's designed to shake you out, stop you from thinking independently. You need to flip the table. Use the yield curve to leverage volatility rather than fear it. Go long when others panic. Go short before the crowd surrenders. This isn't theory. It's execution. Track the curve shifts every day. Interpret them through credit spreads and inflows, then strike with conviction. Delay or doubt is death. And you don't have to guess. There are concrete, actionable signals buried there. For instance, watch for steepening curves after a flattening phase. That's often when safe haven flows dry up, credit risk is repriced, and opportunities explode. Use spreads between 2-year and 10-year notes combined with treasury inflation-protected securities for a clearer, almost predictive edge. Combine these with macroeconomic reports, but never be a slave to them. Your job is to read the market's underlying mood ahead of the so-called experts. If you walk away thinking the yield curve is just for economists or bond geeks, you're already behind. The few who dominate markets, they use it every single day, not as a side thought but as a backbone. It's what lets them stay liquid, flexible, and ahead of chaos. You want to be one of them? Here's the step-by-step you need. First, build systems that monitor yield curve changes at high frequency. Don't wait for monthly reports. You need minute-by-minute intelligence. Second, align your positions in credit and equity markets based on forward-looking curve patterns. Third, hedge your bets with derivatives that gain when spreads widen or tighten. They're your safety net and your sword. Fourth, stay emotionally detached enough to act fast. Hesitation kills. This strategy isn't for those who want easy, steady returns. It demands obsession, discipline, and guts. But when you get it right, the yield curve becomes your secret weapon, your unfair advantage against the masses scrambling in the dark. So stop wasting time blaming the market or the system. The tools to win are here, in front of you. It's time to harness the curve, to trade with brutal intelligence and precision. The edge you've been hungry for isn't hidden. It's flashing right on that chart. Grab it before someone else does. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and check the featured link to discover more.